Well, hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, always in Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today I have a very special review here because I managed to get the new Down syndrome Barbie that I believe she's fashionista number 229, even though it's not specified on the box, and you will see in just a moment. And I'm just super happy because I obviously own the previous Down syndrome Barbie, and I actually altered her body to give her a semi-articulated body from a Barbie extra, because you know how much I love articulation. But in fact, she was coming with a very specific body that is actually made for these Down syndrome Barbies in a way, because it's shorter but curvy, but not very like it doesn't have the chest very prominent, and then the hands are small, so that's pretty cool. But then I really needed her to have articulation, and I still could use the orthopedics that she's having here. She came with this because I'm feeling like they're addressing different issues that Down syndrome could develop, such as the one that includes, like, the inclination of the legs inwards, and stuff which needs to be treated and corrected that way, especially for like back issues in the future. And then with this one, I mean, she comes with glasses, which is like another feature, but again, it's like a feature that could just happen to everyone. What I love about Mattel, whether I like the the budget that they use, the quality or not, is that they truly embrace diversity here, inclusion in all sorts of ways, and I think that's magnificent. So this time around we have a Down syndrome Barbie that's African American, in her skin complexion background, so that's super cool. She comes in this box that we've seen for about a year and a half, I want to say, maybe 2 years, I don't know. And then the artwork is just so lovely. And then over here we have the last Fashionistas, but as you can see, it kind of ends with 196, so she's not even present here, and that is why. Okay, but here it specifies that is 229. So yeah, and I'm really looking forward to get the visual, the visual impact, I think it's called, Barbie, but it's not yet available where I am, but I'll definitely get her too. So this is the box she comes in. I will take her out and I'll come back to you in no time. Alright, so here we have her already out of the box. And wow, oh my goodness, I am just so super happy with her. Like, she's so gorgeous. And anyway, just at a first glance you can see the difference in like height, and this is what I was talking about. Like, Mattel actually released this specific body for the Down syndrome dolls, that is curvy in a way, but then again the chest is not as prominent, and then it's slightly shorter, as you can tell. And then another difference is the size of the hands. I don't know if you can, I don't know if it's very noticeable there, but there is slightly smaller in a way. Anyway, I am just like, oh my goodness, I am so happy. So she comes in the skin complexion that would be similar to that of Brooklyn, so I'm guessing that we have like Malibu and Brooklyn here in a way. And then, oh my, I mean, she's just so adorable, so much more adorable. I think, I don't know if it's the screening or the smile that she has, but anyway, she comes with these saying glasses in hot pink, and then these Converse like in a hot pink as well, and then this dress that I don't know if it's supposed to resemble denim, but I think it has a very interesting color, like a square color area here, and then stitching details, and then it has hearts and arrows. I think it's pretty cool actually. She also came with a dress, by the way. But anyhow, I mean, okay, so this time around she has micro braids with a partition in the opposite side of this one to the hair going to that side. She comes with edges, and the hair is really nice, very densely rooted, and really nice cut as well. Like, I don't think it feels chopped randomly, which is pretty cool. And then looking at her when in the box, because this was like secured with like a plastic thing, I couldn't see her eyes. I'm trying to focus really well here, and I noticed that there's a slight pixelation for the lips in particular, but I seriously love her sculpt. And of course it is a different sculpt because of like the different backgrounds in terms of like a skin complexion, so they're not using the same sculpt as they previously used, just like with a different tone. They created a brand new sculpt, which is the way to go. Really, with the features that an African American person would have, like a wider nose, thicker lips, etc. And she's just looking so adorable. I love her. Two pieces, and I will also be giving her an semi-articulated body because again I love posing my dolls, but she's perfect as it is, and I think that for the price, I think is very much worth it, and I am just so super happy that Mattel is embracing this inclusivity with literally all sorts of people, and that is wonderful, especially because Down syndrome babies right now, and this is very sad, but they tend to be avoided in the way that, because we can check during the pregnancy if there is this alteration in the chromosomes of the body of the baby, then so many people decide to not give birth to a child that might come with a Down syndrome. And while I kind of understand where it's coming from in the way of having, it's just a worry from the very beginning, I think it's very unfair and very selfish in a way. And because, yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think that a Down syndrome baby or child actually suffers as much because of that condition during their life. Is more of a suffering of the people around, I guess, that they have to care more. But this is very unfair because, even if you were born without any sort of issues in terms of health, then you can develop those later on in life. So how are we playing God here? I mean, I don't think it's fair at all. I have a sister that works with disabled children, from babies to teenagers, and with different sorts of like conditions, and she's explained that to me, and it's very sad because I don't think it's like fair to just this charge almost like the life of a human being because of this condition, which doesn't really influence that much on the life of the person itself. And right now I think we have more we have so much more services in terms of education and thing to help out, smooth out the differences. So yeah, I have to say that this is like really cool that they are really facing reality without just picking up you know, the better genes in general. And this is, I know this might sound a little bit like futuristic, but then again, in the future, if we can just like choose our genetic intake, that would make us so incredibly unrealistic, you know. So, and I think that the beauty of being a human is that we're all imperfect in a way, and we should just embrace it, and be living in this community without, yeah, having to look out for yeah, fitting it, perfection, whatever, because we're not. I mean, none of us. So yeah, and then again, illnesses and things like that might happen in life later on after birth, and what? I mean, you know, I think we should just be there for the people we love, and we should just like, anyway, embrace it as Mattel is doing here. So I'm truly happy. I hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been helpful to all of you who might be considering adding this doll to your collection. And if that is the case, don't forget to give me a like. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because as always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.